very proud of these students, very proud of them. They walked out. You know why they walked out? Because their school administration has failed them. This administration has failed to protect them, has failed to take the issue of bullying seriously. Let me give you some background to what happened in Missouri. Hundreds of students walked out of Lee's Summit High School Monday morning to show their support for Danny Lillis. Let's put up a picture of Danny. Danny is a strong individual. More than 2,500 people also signed a petition in support of him. Here's one of the walkouts recorded, and I want to remind you, this is because the school failed to protect this young man. Here it is. They do need to be heard, and they will be heard here. These students are protesting because Mr. Lillis, let's put up his picture again. He is in fact openly gay. He said he started wearing makeup to school and then said a group of boys started bullying him and his friends at the institution. Lillis said that the bullying had been going on for a while, but last week there was a fight between one of those boys and one of his friends. At least 3 students were suspended because of the fight and missed their senior homecoming over the weekend. The friend, her name is Milani, had a broken nose. Milani's mother, Milani Davis, said the school never called the parents whatsoever. She said the school told her they would only need to make an immediate call if there was a medical emergency. Now, damn it, if somebody breaks my kid's nose, that's a medical emergency. If my child was knocked on the ground by a male student and her nose is bleeding and her lip is fat, that is a medical emergency, the mother said, and I completely concur. Many parents and students are citing the school's inaction to handle bullying overall. This has been a groundswell. They have complained. They have tried to have meetings about safety plans. All of this has happened with absolutely no remedy, according to the students and according to the parents. Lillis' mom, as well as parents of other students involved in the fight, said the violence is the result of bullying not being nipped in the bud months ago. The district said yesterday in a statement that it is investigating the bullying claims. Lillis said he brought the student administration or STAD several harassment reports. Mom, Missy Lillis, even met with the assistant principal to work out a safety plan weeks ago. The students saw it coming. They saw it coming. And we tell them to be responsible, to contact an adult, to speak with administration, to let your parents know everything was done correctly by these students, all right? Danny's mom was told there will be extra staff on hand in the lunchroom to mitigate ongoing issues. The day of the fight, students said there were none. One mom told Fox 4 the school blamed a breakdown in communication. That's a bunch of baloney. They are seeking legal advice here. Attorney, I see a failure to protect here. I see some negligence happening. They knew this was coming. They tried to warn the school administration. According to both the parents and the students, school administration did not take any good faith measures to stop it.
Yes, it's an absolute problem. The fact that they didn't do anything despite knowing that it was a potential problem or was a problem, that's really acquiescing to the fact that there is a problem here. You have that harassment element. And also the fact is that we already know an unprecedented 15% of Gen Zers are LGBTQIA+. So these schools should be ready and should be prepared because of truth, of coming in and being true and authentic to their own, to individual selves. And the fact that the school is not prepared for that and is also not responding to that half of the administration, and they need to be held accountable, and a lawsuit is a way to get that done.